Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Disappointed with that. He played right into his path. Great ball if he can get there. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
It's come through and he's had a quick look, and he'll shoot here! It's Dembele! Oh, split-second reaction.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Relief, it just needed better contact. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy like Menyo, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so... In with a header! Goal! France!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Camavinga. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well timed, excellent interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo, and the flag has stayed down. That's good play. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's Dembele. Diogo Costa catches it safely. And he was quick to react. Matches Nunes. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bruno Fernandes. Good delivery, but no joy.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Chouameni is there to clear. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And they've got rid. Barcola. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good read, needed to be. And he's heaved it away. He can get that clear. Kunde, distributed tidily. Mbappe, he has found a way through. Belts one. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
He's there to retrieve it. Conte. They look promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Matheus Nunes. And here's Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Camavinga clears. There will be a throw-in. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good-looking ball. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rafael Leao. Deftly away. And it's half-time here. It's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
France head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. That's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He is through here. That's a fabulous ball. Shot a goal! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Portugal had the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Oh, that was never going to make it. Bakura.
Well played and well cleared.
And here's Bakura. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Bakura! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Barcola is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. It's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, strongly challenged there. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a little undercooked. João Cancelo. It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Pedro Neto, Hernandez gets across and deals with it. Ruben Diaz gets across to intercept that. Vitinha. It's a good spell of possession, this. It's run loose here. And it's not gone well. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pedro Neto. And he's intervening well there. Saliba gets it away. Now it's Pedro Neto.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up was brilliant.
And he cuts out the supply.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that has been clear. Rolls it backwards.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cristiano Ronaldo is on his... Can he finish? Conte. Just 5 minutes left. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pedro Neto.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Now it's Pedro. He's having a go. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga, nicely intercepted. And he's there to get it away. That'll be a throw-in. It's a great ball. Well, that's all spotted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. France played more than a part in what has been a very... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Let's ruffle a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Sweating. He's had it! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. That is a brilliant interception. Great hit! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, there's a probing ball. Camavinga. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's played him through. Cleared without hesitation. Dembele. Swung over. That pass isn't the best. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last night on defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them losing.
Bakul. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, the referee's given it. Chouameni can get it clear. Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo finds himself offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some resolute defending there. Rafael Leao. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Dembele. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great Camavinga! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Here's Barcola. He's gone backward here. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. On two now and looking for three. And he welcomes it in. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance to shoot now. And the shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case now of complete control. Ooh, delicate chip through. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great position.
It is a very, very good save.
Oh, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Mendes attempts a clearance. Rafael Leao. He has found a way through.
Rafael Leao, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rafael Leao. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And he was quick to react.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. Chouameni. The pass is intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Camavinga. That has been cut short. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. They look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation. gets things going for the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
That is a great pick out. He's shifting through the... Pedro Neto! And they win it back again. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a shade optimistic. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. France looking to pass their way through. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. France claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. France have their third corner. And the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass is just off target. Chouameni. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bruno Fernandes! Glorious! A finish of true class! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Portugal are having a ball here. Well, that's well spotted. And it's lofted through here. Pedro Neto. It could be in here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And he's taking no chances there.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Play through for the white man. It's one! Corner number 4 coming up here. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Driving forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. Conte, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rafael Leao. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good alertness. Just a quarter of an hour to play. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao is flagged offside. Ruben Diaz clears. And here's Barcola.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, well played, well played. Tries to get it clear.
France really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Stood up well to him there. Marco. Camavinga. Camavinga! Oh, denied at the last. They're up to 5 corners now. Added time going up here. It's 3. Looks for the finish. Oh, there was plenty on that. Conte. And here's Mbappe. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.